everybody! Lily from Pink Bunny Girl 43 here, and today is day 1 of Willowshine's week, who is Mothwing's apprentice and our most current RiverClan medicine cat. Which means next week we'll be going over to ShadowClan, and then after that, WindClan. It's so crazy that we're almost halfway done with medicine cats already. I guess we have been doing them since about January, but still, it's a lot of progress. ThunderClan had about 1 million medicine cats, so that was kinda hard to get through. But anyways, on to Willowshine's week. So in the scene before this, Mothwing is kind of freaking out because pretty much everyone in RiverClan is dying right now. And she thinks it's because of something she did. She fed the elders some water that had like a dead animal in it or something. You know, those kind of mistakes happen. But actually, it's not her fault. The two legs have like a smelly tractor that's like leaking oil everywhere, and that's kind of killing everybody because oil is really toxic. Anyways, let me read this scene to you now. It's on pages 153 through 155 of Twilight. And after this, I'll be reading from page 163, and then pages 167 through 170 after that. They're all dying! Mothwing's wide amber eyes were distraught. I don't know what to do. Mothwing, calm down, she ordered. Your clan will give up completely if they see their medicine cat panicking. You need to be strong, for their sakes. Mothwing took a couple of gulping breaths. I'm sorry, she meowed after a moment. You're right, Leafpool. I'm okay now. Tell me what's been happening, Leafpool repeated. Come and see. Mothwing led Leafpool into her den. Close to the entrance, sheltered by the twisted branches of the thorn tree, a small black kit lay in a mossy nest. Its eyes were closed, and Leafpool had to watch closely for a few moments before she saw shallow breathing. Beside it were 2 other kits, another black one unconscious like the first, but breathing more strongly, and a gray one thrashing back and forth, its jaws gaping in a feeble wail. Farther along the bank beyond the den, 4 warriors lay in rough nests of dried bracken, along with a younger cat who looked like an apprentice. Leafpool recognized Dawnflower's pale gray pelt, and Voltooth, who had recently been made a warrior. She crouched down beside Dawnflower, who was nearest, and extended one paw to her belly gently. Dawnflower moaned and tried to pull away from her. Leafpool gave her a soothing lick, and then sat back up and looked at Mothwing. It reminds me of the time the elders were ill from drinking poisoned water, she meowed. But the scent isn't quite the same. I wonder... But that was my fault, Mothwing wailed. I should have smelled that there was a dead rabbit in the pool. Not when your paws were covered in mouse bile, Leafpool reminded her. And this sickness isn't your fault either. It is. Mothwing dug her claws into the earth. If I were a true medicine cat, I would know what to do for my clan. That's nonsense, Leafpool meowed sharply. You are a true medicine cat, and you've done nothing to cause this sickness. But we do need to find out where it comes from. Okay, well, let's find out where it came from. We're gonna be skipping ahead to page 163 now. Hawkfrost and Blackclaw stepped aside to reveal a smooth, round object, about the size of a badger, lying on the far side of the clearing, half hidden by the brambles. It was hard and shiny, like the 2-legged monsters. As Leafpool crept towards it, she saw that in one place the smooth surface was crushed and broken. A sticky liquid oozed out of the crack, dripping down the side to form a silvery green puddle. Traces of liquid on the grass further away suggested that cats or other animals had trodden in the puddle and picked up some of the sticky stuff on their paws. Leafpool opened her jaws to speak and coughed as the reek hit her throat. Ugh, this must be it, she gasped. This stuff could kill a cat. It looks evil. Ugh, and smells vile. Hawkfrost growled, his nose wrinkled in disgust. I don't get it, Blackclaw argued. Surely no cat would be mouse-brained enough to drink that. You're a mouse-brain yourself, Mistyfoot retorted. Can't you see? The cats must have picked it up on their pads. You tread in it accidentally, you lick yourself clean, and there you are. Other animals would tread in it too, Leafpool agreed. Mice, for example. If cats killed them and ate them, they would pick up the poison that way. Mistyfoot looked horrified. That means it could be all over the territory by now. Yep, that's probably the reason you have so many sick cats right now. Darn those two legs and their stupid oil contraptions. Mothwing is pretty much at a loss at this moment. But luckily, she's not alone in being a medicine cat anymore. Because Willowkit is now on the scene. Dun dun dun! Mothwing! Over here! The kit called urgently. Who's that? Leafpool asked, following Mothwing as she began to pick her way around the sleeping bodies. Willowkit, Mothwing replied. Her eyes glowed with affection as she reached the dark gray kit and looked down at her. Mosspelt's daughter. She often comes by to help me, and she already knows nearly all the herbs. Willowkit, this is Leafpool from RiverClan. Willowkit dipped her head. Mothwing, I think you ought to look at Beachpaw, she urged. The apprentice was lying on his side, his limbs splayed out, his claws scraping feebly at the ground. His chest heaved and he was struggling to breathe. His wide-open eyes were glazed. What's the matter with him? Willowkit asked, her eyes huge with anxiety. None of the others are like this. Mothwing hesitated, and it was Leafpool who spoke first. Did you give him Jupner? Yes, for the bellyache, Mothwing replied. It ought to help his breathing as well. I wish we had Coltsfoot, she added with a frustrated lash of her tail. The flowers are up, but it's the leaves that we need, and they won't appear for another moon. Leafpool couldn't see the point of wishing for an herb that wasn't in season. Beachpaw's efforts to breathe were already growing weaker, and if they didn't think of something soon, he would die right in front of them. Suppose this wasn't caused by the two-legged stuff at all. It might be a completely new problem. And Beachpaw didn't have much time to find the answer. Could there be something stuck in his throat? She suggested. This didn't look like ordinary choking, but with Beachpaw weakened already by poison, he might not be able to cough up any obstruction. Mothwing pried open the apprentice's jaws, holding him firmly as he writhed to free himself. Leafpool peered down into his throat. There's something there! But so far down. Let me try! Instantly, Willowkit poked a slender paw down Beachpaw's throat, let out a sound of satisfaction, and withdrew it to show a wad of half-chewed yarrow leaves hooked on her claws. Well done! Yowled Leafpool. As Mothwing released him, Beachpaw collapsed, trembling, drawing in great, gasping breaths. Willowkit, fetch him some water, Mothwing directed. The kit darted to the edge of the stream, tore up a clump of hanging moss, and dipped it in the water. Within heartbeats, she was back, squeezing a few drops into Beachpaw's mouth. Gently, his sides stopped heaving and his trembling died away, and he shifted into a more comfortable curled position with his eyes closed. Mothwing touched Willowkit on her shoulder with the tip of her tail. You saved Beachpaw's life, she meowed. I'll make sure he knows it when he wakes up. Willowkit's eyes blazed with happiness. Is this what it feels like to be a medicine cat? It's the best thing ever! I know. Leafpool let out a sympathetic purr. I remember the first time I put burdock root on a rat bite. I could hardly believe it when the wound started healing. And don't forget how you saved Reed Whisker when he nearly drowned, Mothwing meowed. You were only an apprentice then. Leafpool blinked warmly at her friend, grateful that Mothwing was generous enough to remind her. There's no feeling like being able to help your clanmates, she told Willowkit. I can't think of a way that I'd rather live my life. Oh, is that so, Leafpool? Then why you be meeting up with Crowfeather, But you can't save lives every day, Mothwing teased, with an affectionate glance at Willowkit. There are routine jobs to do as well. But those jobs are important too, aren't they? Willowkit mewed. Of course they are, Mothwing assured her. And I want you to do an important job for me now. Stay here with Beachpaw, and call me right away if there's any change in his breathing. Yes, Mothwing! And so, yeah, welcome to the Medicine Cat crew, Willowkit. I know you're gonna be a great one. And now, maybe RiverClan will have a Medicine Cat who actually believes in StarClan. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed paint of Willowkit saving her first patient, which pretty much inspired her to become a Medicine Cat apprentice. I'd love to hear down below what would inspire you to become a Medicine Cat. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's drawing and theory. Make sure to check out the video on the side of our last speed paint. And click that subscribe button and little bell icon so that you can always be notified when we upload, so that you can be part of #RiverClan. Down below in the description will be links to our eBay and Etsy stores, where cool merch items are available for purchase. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon for the next speed paint. Bye-bye!